Good morning, class. All right, I'm putting together a little video for you guys, kind of help you with the skill in StudySync. As you can see, we have the eye right here. So this is going to continue with our telltale heart story that we're doing. So we're looking at textual evidence. All right, remember all the questions we've been working with are asking you to include textual evidence. So this is going to just be another skill to kind of help you develop that before we get into our unit for StudySync. So I'm going to share my screen with you here in a minute, walk you through what you're supposed to do, and then you guys will be able to get onto StudySync and do that for your morning assignment. All right, so let me share your screen. We'll get at it. All right, so here is the textual evidence assignment. We're going to watch the video in StudySync, but here is the explanation. Again, just says anytime you're explaining something about a text, you need to cite or point out textual evidence to support your ideas. Textual evidence may be a word, phrase, sentence, or paragraph that led you to make an inference or draw a conclusion. When you cite textual evidence, someone else can look back at a particular part of a text you read and understand how you came to your inferences or conclusions. When you make inferences while reading or analyzing a text, you use the text and your own background knowledge to make logical guesses about what is not directly stated by the author. When you're explaining these inferences to someone else, it's important that you use textual evidence to show how and why you analyze the text in the way you did. For example, an analysis of Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken, in which the speaker describes coming to a fork on a forest path and having to choose which one to take, might state, the difficulty of making choices is an important theme of Frost's poem. The same analysis is strengthened by going on to cite textual evidence. Frost establishes this theme in the first few lines. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood. The speaker begins, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood. Immediately we see that the speaker is faced with a tough choice, which way to go. Whether you're making inferences from a short passage or drawing conclusions based on an entire text, textual evidence is the most important tool for helping you explain your ideas. This is something I really want you guys to get in the habit in. All your questions and answers are going to involve textual evidence. We've talked about that before. So go ahead this morning, watch the video. We just read the defining part of it. Then you're going to complete the model. So remember, the beginning part of the model will identify what we're talking about. The model down here is going to talk about the telltale heart. Okay, you can see it's a little bit longer than we've done before. So read the entire model, and I'll talk about what the narrator is trying to do and tension in the story. And then after reading the model, you're going to come to your turn. Read this section from the telltale heart to make an inference based on textual evidence about the sound the narrator hears at the end of the story. We talked about the beating of the heart. Okay, so you're going to read this part and then answer the two questions. You guys, that's your morning assignment. So go ahead and complete that. Do a great job. And then later on in class today, we'll be talking about your social studies assignment, the slides that we'll be working with. All right, I'll see you guys in class. Bye.